I hope you can hear me. There was a problem with YouTube with the sound. Let me see if you can hear me. I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's see. Are we there? Anyway, I really hope you can hear me. That you can hear me loud and clear. I don't know why I cannot hear you now. I cannot hear myself, so I hope I can hear you. Let's see. Yes, there is a sound. Jesus, thank you very much. Hey, thank you very much for being here. Every Wednesday, I make these webinars for you to share the tips about learning. Today is a little bit different. Today I'm going to talk about attitude, how to learn. Thank you very much for being. How to attitude. Why to learn more. So, in general, I wanted to call it how learning language can develop your brain, and how they did it on my case, because I can say it's had a profound way how it influenced my behavior also. I'll tell you. So, it was 2017, actually almost 2018, when me and my wife decided to leave our native country, Poland, and go to Vienna in Austria, because it was our dream city, and we didn't know any German. We were learning English in our companies in Warsaw. We were speaking fluent English. It took us a lot of years, by the way. But then we decided to change our paths of career and just go for adventure. And you know what? We were all the time as normal employees. I was all the time trained in schools, like most of us, as an employee. And you know what? Even grasping that I can learn the new language was kind of unimaginable for me. Because I didn't learn German language in school. I had it in one primary school, but it was the worst subject for me. And then I had it in my secondary school English, and I was kind of learning okay, but better than German. But then I went to England and I couldn't speak a word. Nobody could understand me. I couldn't understand anybody, that's for sure. It took me 10 years to learn English. So when I was 35 years old, almost 36 years old, I left my Poland. I went to learn German in Austria first, and then to Germany. And when I was 36, almost 40, look like this, and I managed to learn German through very intense months of learning. And you know, after 6 months, I was kind of communicative. It helped me find a job as a German-speaking coordinator. And then I moved to the communicative level in 1 year and B2 certificate in 2 years. And then I started to see that I can learn languages quicker. That's why I found this channel, by the way. I started this channel many years ago, 2020. And then I saw that I can learn other language. I learned Spanish in this way, but something changed. Something changed in my brain. You know, I mentioned I was always employee. So I was first in marketing, then in channel sales, and then in sales and so on. And then something changed because I was all the time corporate employee, and I was always dreaming about making business. Start a business, start a startup and work. And you know what? Actually, in this 2020, me and my wife, we started company selling natural, bio, organic cosmetics. And then me and my wife and I started and led the company with real estate, with building houses, development, building houses. And this started in a foreign country, foreign language, new jobs. I changed 5 jobs. I 5 jobs in 2 years, in just 2 years, 5 jobs. Moving a lot of in Germany. So until that moment, I think it was 12 or 13 moves across Germany. Basically, we were almost everywhere in Germany. We lived, or mostly, let's say, north and south. A lot of places in south, a lot of places in north. And oh no, we are in the middle, in near Erfurt, in Bad Langensalza, of course, in Thuringen. So we are across all over Germany. And you know what? This kind of changes in languages pushed myself also to start a business. And with my wife, we started 2 businesses. Being in foreign country, which I couldn't do it in my normal country somehow, or my native country, Poland, I couldn't do it. I didn't have enough guts and bravery to do it. And suddenly, being in a new country, barely just learn the language to communicative level, and I decided to do such a move, which was for me very brave. Suddenly, not only did I learn the language of German, find a job, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, to be in the same almost level on a high, let's say, management position, country sales manager for a German company in Hamburg. But I also started a business in the same moment, being still in the foreign countries. By the way, it was exactly 1,000 kilometers away from the investment where I was doing, I was visiting, and being all the time on a full job, and starting the real estate business, although we had literally almost no money for this. So it was a very brave move, and that's what get me thinking that it's actually learning language can develop brain faster, and even when you are 35 years old. You are not 5 years old, not 15, not 25, but 35. And now I'm 43 and I'm learning languages still. So that time I learned German. By the way, when I started to make this business in development in 2021, I think I started to learn Spanish language, and I'm communicative in Spanish now. And I started this channel, by the way, 2020. And now I'm learning French from zero, never being learning French, never speaking French. Yeah. So I tell you that what I can see that learning foreign languages actually can increase our memory capacities, and even better, it can increase your creativity. This is what did for me. Bravery, creativity, resolution, solution findings. That's key, absolute, which helped me to learn all of the things together, you know. And there's something else. I was doing business, real estate business, by the way. I wrote a book about it. Yeah. So there's a book I'm co-author with me. Title is Real Estates Are for Everybody. And it's another one, To Be Developer. And I could do it only because there was a solution finding, creativity. I moved in my brain, or woke up, but I think I created this in my brain, and also isolate myself from giving up. So detached from the world where there are things we cannot solve. So really push myself to the only resolving attitude. Yeah, let me know in a comment what do you think about it. I mean, I think I feel like this is one of the most profound effects I see in my life, that learning the languages actually can increase the capacity of learning all other things and move the bravery, the level of things you are capable of can increase further, and makes you more happy, by the way, of this. Yeah, so that was something profound and exotic which touched me, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. So I started this channel to show you tips, real tips, how to learn language, and welcome you to see all of the videos which are on this channel, on the lives, for example. The mostly are in lives, in videos, but I also think that's the mental attitude, the resolveness, and the attitude and willingness to learn and approach things which seems impossible are so much important, are even more important than learning itself. Let me know in a comment what do you think about it. By the way, when you think this video is useful, please share it with your friends, your colleague, your brother and sister, if this can also help them learn. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I see you, I hope, next Wednesday. Every Wednesday I'm here to help you to speed up your learning, help you with learning. Thank you guys, take care, and see you hopefully next week on Wednesday. All right.